Hi guys. Sorry, I don't know why. That was a bit fuzzy. Hopefully that's all okay. You can see me all right. Happy New Year. So lovely to be back. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to this lovely, lovely stretch. So the most important thing this morning, as always, is to listen to your body and what it needs. So if you have if you have any injuries or anything feels a little bit tighter, some of us have taken a little bit of time out, whether it was holidays or injuries. So really listen to your body. So it's a really lovely morning to come together. So there's lots of us kind of like either rejoining, so a lot of us on the exact same page. So I'm buzzing. Welcome back. And yeah, happy New Year, guys. So today's core class, I suppose, I thought I would focus a little bit on the core. And I thought that's a really nice place to kind of be core, twist, digestive system, thinking of the body. Because I don't know about you, but I definitely overindulged the last few weeks. So it's a really healthy one just to kind of get that like internal massage of the organs. So one thing I want you to maybe think about is, especially in the twist, is try and send the breath deep and like embrace that belly. You know, I've always kind of had this thing in my head growing up, like, oh, I shouldn't feel all of that softness. But that softness is like magic. It's a belly. We need to have a belly. We need to eat. We need to live. We need to nourish ourselves. So I want you, when you feel that lovely little twist, I want you kind of like embrace our body and start to just love those soft places. You know, I think that's like a really lovely thing. So anyways, listening, breathing, and remembering that as we breathe and we feel that softness, we're massaging it internally and we're getting that little bit of time. I'm going to give you lots of different options as well. You might really feel the core tomorrow. So yeah, take the class as you need it. I would like to start today, if you're happy, in child's pose. So you can choose whether you'd like to be either in a wide-legged, depending on how you feel. See how the knees feel as well, where your body is. So we want the knees either hip distance. You can take them a little bit wider if you like, or you can take the big toes to touch and the knees wide, and we slowly sink down. But take it easy. Listen to where you're at. Where do you feel that? If you wanted to come a little bit higher and just relax the forearms down, stack the fists. The tailbone doesn't have to sink back if it feels too much. But slowly make your way as far as feels comfortable. Again, either stacking the fists, letting the hands soften alongside the body, or again, if you want it a little deeper already in the hips, big toes to touch. So we're going to soften down whatever way feels good. I'm already feeling warm. We're going to just relax down, breathing in nice and slow and breathing out. And as you find yourself on the mat today, I just want you to close the eyes and begin to just use this pose as this beautiful space to kind of release and let go. I've always seen this pose, child's pose, as a beautiful space to be. It's really soft. You can make it what you need it. It's a really good resting place. But I also think that it's got this lovely connotation of like gratitude and surrender. And I think, you know, I love the idea of a new year, not a new you, but I love the idea of a new year to just maybe give us permission to kind of feel a sense of freshness. And so I'll just invite you to release, as we do every yoga class. Almost every time you meet yourself on the mat, it's like being a new year, isn't it? It's this opportunity just to release and maybe let go, surrender, breathing in and out. Letting go of anything feeling heavy, anything weighing a little, you know, on your shoulders. And then just allow yourself to bring in a little bit of softness, maybe imagining a moment of joy. Inhale and slowly exhale. And as we take this position today, I just want to invite you to either move the forehead side to side if it's made it to the mat, or side to side on the fists. Just breathing in and out. In and slowly exhale. I love a yoga breath. Let the exhalation come as you like it. If it feels better today to exhale through the mouth more, it feels a really deep release for you. Choose that. It's just a variation in our lion's breath. But equally, if you quite like mouth closed, sending the breath down the throat, maybe tap into a little bit more of that ujjayi. Breathing in. And just slowly exhale. Let the exhalation happen using your intuition. Inhale, feeling the breath come just a little slower than usual. Feel the belly fill and exhale. Inhaling slowly. And exhaling. So even being in child's pose, breathing deep, really noticing the rise and fall of our belly. We're beginning that little process of working inwards. Breathing in, softening in the forehead. Exhale, release any tension you're holding in the jaw and just truly, utterly surrender. Allow the body to sink. Noticing anywhere the body might be feeling a little stretch. Sometimes it's in the tops of the feet. Sometimes the hips if the knees are wide. And sometimes it just feels really nice to be here. Just soak up that sensation, a little bit of present moment, thinking. And as we feel that connection with the hands, maybe the face, the legs, and the mat, just find a little gratitude, remembering that this mat is here for you always. This time out in this space. Use the practice in any way you need it as you continue to move through the rest of the week, the new month, and the new year. This class is yours to breathe, stretch, release, physically and emotionally, and just have space. Let's get lost in the next hour together in this beautiful yoga family. Inhale, begin to bring the hands just to place them down onto the mat. We're going to slowly begin to walk them forward. And what I want you to do is extend the arms out. So again, no matter where you are, the tailbone's sinking back, it's a little bit higher. Wherever you want to be, just see if you can just extend the arms down, a little stretch in the upper body here. Fingers nice and wide, we breathe in. And as we exhale, rotate the shoulders out and drop them down and away. If that means you need to lift the head a little bit, that's fine. Draw the chin down. Working a little bit on that upper body. 3. Inhale and exhale, little smile, 2. And 1. Breathing, and we're going to peel the body up and really tuck the tailbone under. What we're trying to find is cat pose. If you're a little bit newer, tuck the tailbone under. We want to draw the belly in and pull the shoulder blades apart. We're working for that beautiful upper body stretch. Maybe chin draws in. And just breathe here. A little smile, feeling that lovely bit of tension leaving the body. Feel that spine arch. Good. Inhale. We want to do this time is tilt the tailbone up, drop the belly, rotate the shoulders up, and then down. You push into the hands, you've got it, and tilt that tailbone up. Beautiful. And what we want here as well is always giving you that cue. It's easy to sink down, the kind of shoulders into the ears. We want to draw the shoulders down and away as we tilt the tailbone up. Beautiful. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, finding a lovely little cat pose again. Rolling the shoulder blades apart, getting that lovely stretch. Chin in if you need to, and just breathe. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Beautiful. Get that nice stretch across the neck. Noticing where you're feeling it today. If the wrists are sore ever in the class, always remember you can come up onto a fifth. That's a definite option for you. So take the practice as you need it and want it. Inhale, rotate the shoulders up and back, tilting the tailbone up, and draw the shoulders down. Beautiful. And really focus here. I don't know about you, but I have this real tendency to like lift my eyebrows and make a real serious face. Try and soften that space between the eyebrows, releasing any tension in the jaw, and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And now we're looking for a flat back. So you want to breathe in. There's almost like a little floating rib that pops out here, especially when the back's arched and couched. We're going to tuck it in and draw in from the navel. And you end up with this lovely flat back. Good job. Inhale, we're gonna open. What I want you to do is take the right hand and just bring it behind the ear. Remember, if that left hand feels like it's a lot on the wrist, come up onto a fist, and we're gonna open that elbow wide, dropping the shoulders down. Good, inhale. And exhale, drop shoulders down, just opening and twisting the body. You've got it. Relaxing in the face. Good morning to the body. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're just going to slowly, I want you to engage the core. Breathing in. Slowly bringing the elbow down and just drawing it in a little bit toward the crease of that elbow. Inhale, slowly opening it up. You've got it. Breathing in again. And exhale, slowly drawing in from the core and little twist. Breathing in, let's open it up. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, little smile, drawing it across. Good. Breathing in one last time, little fold here, drawing the shoulders down. 3, relaxing the face. 2, and the last little crunch across. And draw it in. Beautiful. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to bring the palm back down. Good. We're going to take the hands out so that the fingertips are kind of in the direction of the longer edge of the mat. Good. And we're just going to rock a little side to side into the wrist. Good. If you're hyperextended like me, I find it nice to lift the palm and push it down. If you're not hyperextended, you might feel this a little bit stronger without doing that. Just listen to what your body and your wrist need. It's not about how the pose looks at all. It's just about you listening how it makes you feel. And so pulling back if it's too much. Always, always. The beauty of being at home is make sure that nobody's watching you. So just make sure you're doing what feels good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to come back to that lovely center point. We're going to turn the hands and bring them so that the fingertips are facing forward again. Fingers are nice and wide, and the shoulders are in line with the wrists. Beautiful. Let's take the other side. So we're going to bend in that left elbow. We're going to open it wide and twist the body open. So we're getting a really lovely openness here. Drop the shoulders down. You should feel wherever you kind of need that stretch, you'll feel it all along that left side body. Maybe a little bit into the shoulders. Just breathe. In and out. Remember, it doesn't have to be as open. It can be much more shallow. Breathing in deep. And you engage the core, draw in, and slowly let's draw that elbow across. You've got it. Inhale, opening it up. And exhale, stay. Breathing in. And exhale, drawing it in. If you want to go quicker than us, you absolutely can. Otherwise, we're going to move a little slower with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. But again, make it your own practice. If you want to move quicker, please do so. The last one, inhale. And as we exhale, slowly draw it across. You've got it. Breathing in, bringing the hand back down onto the mat. Nice job, everyone. From here, we're going to tuck the toes. We're going to arch the spine into cat pose. So we tuck the tailbone and pelvis under, drawing the chin in. We're going to have a little hold here. So you've got the option to stay here on the knees, or you can push into the toes and really kind of keep that arch in the spine. You're going to notice a little bit more work in the core, a little bit of a stretch into the wrist. Just hold. 3. You need to come back up a bit, bring the knees down. Everybody's on that chin too. And 1, slowly bringing the knees down. Inhale, cow pose, drop the shoulders down, tailbone lift. And exhale, breathing in. We're going to tuck the tailbone, find that lovely little cat pose again. Pelvis draws under, chin draws in. Option to stay or lifting the knees. Pushing into the hands. You want to feel like you're still pulling the shoulder blades apart here. Still keeping that tuck under in the pelvis. Feeling nice and strong. A little bit in the upper body. Remember, go back at stage, but just a lot today. Relaxing in the face. Little smile. 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. Slowly bringing it down. You got it. Inhale. 1 more. Lovely cow pose. Draw the shoulders down and away. Tailbone lifts. Nice job, guys. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to draw in that floating rib and find that lovely flat back again. Beautiful. So from here, what I want you to do is just wiggle that left foot over. We're going to turn so that the body faces the long edge of the mat. We're going to walk the hands forward, and we're going to kick that right leg out. So the toes face forward. Good. And slowly, if you feel all right, come back up to that little upright position. So we're now facing the long ways. Always an opportunity when you need to move the camera to see us, wiggle around. All right, so we're looking at the moment for the right toes to face forward around the long edge of the mat. Inhale, we're reaching the arms up. And exhale, we're going to take them nice and wide. Good. Drop the shoulders down, palms facing down. Inhale, we're going to reach that left arm up. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. You've got the option to stay here or just take a little side stretch over towards that leg. You can drop the right hand down if you like, reaching a little more towards the ankle. Just see how that feels for you. Should be much higher. Doesn't matter what it looks like. You can also have the hand on the hip. 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, 1, slowly reaching the arms out. Good, breathing in, and exhale, drop the shoulders down. 1 more, and that side, reaching. As far as feels comfortable, it can be higher, or you can reach a little further, getting that beautiful stretch in the side body. Good, we don't want the bum sticking out. We want to tuck the tailbone under, so it's fine if you're much more uplifted, and then we reach. Dropping the shoulders if you can. A little smile. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everyone. Inhale, reaching the arms wide. And exhale, drop the shoulders down, holding there. So we've got an option. You can stay here, or we can reach over as far as possible towards the left-hand side, maybe bringing the fingertips, the fist, or the palm down. Now we don't want it in line with the shoulder. We want it out a little further and down, and then see if it's comfortable to shift the weight on to the wrist or the fist. Nice one. And then what we want to do here, if we shift the weight a little bit more on to that knee and the right leg, you've got the option to hold here. You've got the option to extend that right arm. But you also have the option, as we tuck under, we draw in from the core, you can hold and maybe lift that leg. Up to you. If it feels too much, please just bring it back down onto the mat. This is still perfect, even with the foot on the floor. Holding, using the core, if you want that little extra power. 3, inhale, 2, and 1, slowly bringing the foot down. Good. Inhale, staying here. And exhale, an option to stay or lift it up 1 more time. Good job. For 3. Doesn't matter where you are, go easy on yourself. Maybe first class back in a long time. So take it easy and slowly bring that foot down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to swoop that top hand up. No matter where you have it swoop, we're going to work the hands forward, pivoting the body to face the long edge of the mat. You've got it. And slowly bring the knees back in, either hip distance apart, or you can bring them a little wider, big toes to touch, and sink the tailbone down. A little bit of a child's pose, a little bit of time to relax the spine. So taking a little bit of a side twist. You've got it. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. 4. Inhale, exhale. 3. So beautiful. Using this as a lovely little reset. 2 and 1. Inhale, slowly begin to push it into the hands and lifting back up. If the knees are wide, let's bring them back so that their hips are straight. You've got it. Breathing in and exhale. Let's take a little cat and a cow. Inhale, touch your tailbone under, chin draws in. A little quicker, draw the shoulders back and down, little cow pose. Beautiful stretch of the spine. Inhale, drawing in from the core. So thinking of that floating rib and the navel coming in. Good. This time we're going to swing that right foot out. We're slowly going to twist and extend the left toe. And then inhale and turn and open the body out. So you can do it that way, or you could just turn the whole body forward and then find your position. I'm going to take it this way so you can see me a little bit better, but still same leg. Good. And when you're ready, begin to come all the way up to a nice upright position. Good. So we should have the left toes facing forward. You got it. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bringing the arms down. palms facing down. Now we want a nice, long, strong spine. So we want to tuck that pelvis. So if the tailbone's sticking out, draw in from the navel and squeeze and tuck the pelvis under. Drop the shoulders down. Nice job. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, we drop both shoulders down and reaching up with the right hand. Now see how it feels. You might reach and you might feel, oh, that's really tight on that side. You might be able to relax that hand down or bring it to the hip. That feels enough, stay. If you wanted to reach a little further, drop the shoulders down, just reaching a little more towards that ankle if you've got the openness. But we don't want to stick the tailbone up to do that. We want to keep that tucking under to get that beautiful stretch in the side body. Good, we're thinking inhale and exhale. Pull out the core, breathing in and exhale. So we're going to use the core, breathing and slowly reach the hands back nice and wide, palms facing down. And drop the shoulders down, focusing on drawing in from the navel. Good morning to that beautiful body. Just embracing ourselves as it is. Remember, your yoga practice is perfect. Even if it feels great or tight, it's perfect. It's what you need today. Inhale and exhale, slowly bringing that hand down, reaching up. Maybe a little bit more. Doesn't matter. All about being, happy with your own body. Always call yoga a love letter to yourself. You take time out to check in with what's tight, what feels extra sore. Can you just breathe into those spaces, do some movement. Inhale, opening it wide. And exhale, drawing in from the core again. Beautiful. So if you feel comfortable, we can either keep the hands here. We can reach forward as far as possible and maybe see if it's okay to bring the fingertips down. Or maybe bring the palm down. Or you can come to a fist. And as you do that, allow the weight to naturally shift onto that right leg. Good. You can take the top hand onto the hip, or you can reach to that. But we don't want to ever collapse in the upper body. We want that lovely length. It creates length in the cervical spine. And again, we don't want that tailbone dipping out. We want to squeeze, tuck it under. Good. Drawing in from the center of the body. Beautiful. So here's a great place to stay. Or if you wanted to play with a little bit more of that core work, breathing in, and maybe lifting. Again, you can bring it down sooner. If not, squeeze in those glutes, feel that little bit of power. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing that leg down. Nice deep breath in between, in and out. You've got it. Inhale, option to stay here or lift it up. Holding. Find a nice steady breath. Maybe smile, relax the face. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it down. Amazing. Using your core, either lifting up to the fingertips or fist, and then inhale, lifting up. Use that core. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to reach the hands up and slowly bring it down. We're going to rotate the body so that you're coming to the long edge of the mat. So slowly bringing that knee in. Inhale, take the knees nice and wide and sink into a nice deep child's pose. See if that feels okay today. But if it's too much on any part of the body, just go back where the knees are parallel. But maybe everyone, if it's comfortable with the body, bring the knees wide unless it otherwise feels funny today. Sinking down. Remember, always you can come down onto the forearm, stack the fists and relax the forehead there. I've definitely started there. Or if you have a block, it is the exact same thing. Or equally, if you're a little bit more open in the hips, you can allow the chest to draw down. And just close the eyes. Wherever the forehead is, rocking side to side, getting any of that little muscle that you need today. Breathing in and out. 4, 3. I'm going to turn myself around. 2. Beautiful. And 1. Inhale, bringing the head back to center. And exhale. Lovely job, guys. We've got one last little bit of sequence today from the knees, working in our core. We're going to peel the body up to cat. Finding that lovely arch of the spine and cow. It's a great way. I think cat and cow are some of the best poses. And tuck the tailbone under, flat back, nice and strong in the core. Good. This time we're gonna extend the right toes. We're gonna push the heel away from us and drop that left or right hip down. Sorry. We're gonna lean forward, pushing into the toes, little wrist stretch, and then work the heel away. Good. Again, really working to drop down into that hip and drawing it in from the center of the body. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, push it back. Nice. Take it at your own pace. Forward and back for 3. Getting a nice little stretch in the calf. 2. And 1. Breathing in. And exhale. Option to hold here. Drawing in from the core. Feel like the chest is drawing forward as the heel draws away. Feeling length in the spine. Little smile. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Inhale, we're going to lift that back foot. We're going to bend the knee. And we're going to take a lovely knee to nose. Drawing in towards the center. Inhale, extend. Good. Drawing it in for 2. Nose comes towards the knee. And extend. Good. We're going to bring the knee back down onto the mat. Switch sides. Inhale. Left toes come to the mat. Dropping the left hip in. We draw in from the center of the body. Let's work the heel away. Getting a lovely stretch in the calf muscle. But we don't want lift. That left hip doesn't want to lift. We want to drop it down. You got it. Nice slow deep breaths. Good. Get that lovely little stretch and release in the back of the leg. Leaning forward. Getting a nice rotation over the toes. Get a stretch in the toes here. Stretch in the wrist. Forward and back at your own pace. And just try to find a nice slow deep breath. Good. 1 in to the body. 3, 2, and 1. Option to hold here if you like, drawing that hip down in from the core, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Inhale, just shifting the weight back to center, lifting the leg, bend the knee, draw the knee in 2 times, nose towards the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in, nose towards the knee. Inhale, extend. And bring the knee back down. Lovely. So this time I just want you to watch a slight difference. So if you need a little wrist stretch while I'm talking, maybe roll the wrists here. But in order to get a little bit more depth in the core, what we want to do is when we draw the knee forward this time, instead of tucking the nose under and reaching this way, we want to lean the knee forward, and I want you to imagine you're drawing the knee in between the hands as much as possible, and you're still keeping that push into the hands. That's going to be really quite strong upper body and core. Inhale, extend. But if you're finding that's a little bit too much where you need a break, instead of leaning forward, just drop to the center with a lovely arch. It's all really good for the core, and it's a nice way to do it without having that little extra strain on the lower back. So we're going to take that, and I also have an option for you as we go. If you wanted to build on it, you can take the knee a little bit wider. So I'll show you here, and we'll talk you through it. So we inhale, open the knee wide. Looks like a hydrant pose, dog having a wee fire hydrant. I suppose you don't have them in the UK, but that's what they call it. And we draw the knee forward towards the elbows, and we kick it out. Now again, that could be a little bit too much today. If it feels okay, you can just open it and fold and then bring it back down. And I'll give you lots of options. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of heads up on that next little bit of our sequence. So you've got a drink with me today. Join me. Good morning. Lovely. I love joining you. I love starting my Sunday with all of you. It really does like give me energy to see you all love you and seeing friendly faces, new and old. So thank you so much. All right, let's do it. Inhale. And exhale, coming to that lovely tabletop position. When you're ready, again, remember, if the wrists feel too much, come up onto a fifth. All right, go back a step if you need to, or even find child's pose for a breath and rejoin. Otherwise, let's have a little push. A little push here for the core. Inhale, extend that leg. We're going to bend the knee, drop in through the core. We're going to lean forward, the knee comes in between the hands. Push in, draw the shoulders down and away. Folding, inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing it in, leaning forward. Good. 2 and 1. Inhale, extend. And if that felt a little too much, just draw the nose in towards the knee. If not, lean it forward, holding and lifting it between the hands. Little smile. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Bringing the knee down, switching sides. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bending the knee, slowly drawing it forward, in between the hands. Good, little fold, drawing the shoulders down and away. 3, little smile, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend. Remember, use the breath to draw it in. So keeping it here if it feels a lot, we're drawing it forward. We'll have a little wrist stretch after this and take the higher one if you want to try it. Inhale, extend. And exhale, again, working a little bit into the core. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend. Bringing the knees down. Good. We're slowly just going to lift one hand and roll the wrist. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And roll the other one. So if we've not been on the wrist for a little while, even somebody like me, I do yoga all the time, I still feel that. Love a little rotation. Use the hands so often. Definitely a good option. We'll come off the wrist soon, but if it does feel too much, come up onto a fist for the next one. Absolutely fine. Breathing in and exhale through the mouth. Good. So we want the knees hip distance for our last little sequence here from the knee. If you wanted, we're going to open up. So we want to extend the right leg, pick it up, and we're going to bend the knee this time, and we're going to open. So swing the knee slightly forward and open it out. Imagine you're a dog having a wee, really, quite silly. You can hold it here and then just bring it back down. Or you can inhale, open, and we lean forward, drawing the knee in towards the elbow. A little bit stronger. Inhale. I want you to kick it out. And exhale, bending it, opening it, deciding to stay here or to lean forward. You choose. You don't have to take the option, but it's there if you want a stronger practice. Extending it out, breathing in, and exhaling. Last one, inhale. Let's bend the knee. You can keep it here. You can bring it down or lean forward and hold. Strong upper body, thinking about the core. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick it out. Beautiful work, guys. Bringing the knee down and just making sure that knees are hip distance. Lovely. We're going to take the fingertips out again one more time to get that little wrist stretch. Rocking. So fingertips are in line with the long edge of the mat. And you're just rocking side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then slowly taking any last movement you need. If the wrist feels tight, you want to roll them one last time. I promise this is the last bit. We'll come up to a fifth. Breathing in. And exhaling. Inhale. We're going to kick the leg out. We're going to bend the left knee. We're going to open it wide. Again, using your core to hold here. You can stay. It's perfect work. Or lean forward a little more. And maybe draw that knee a little bit more over that elbow. Inhale. Kick it back out. Exhale. Well done. Inhale. Lift the knee, finding hydrant pose, holding. Inhale, leaning forward if you like. Inhale, kick it out. Let's do one more. Inhale, either holding it in that hydrant pose, thinking about your core, drawing in from the navel, and leaning forward for that last bit of fire. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Well done, everyone. Let's slowly bring the knees back to hip distance. Hands in line with the wrists. Let's tuck the tailbone under, finding a lovely cat pose. We're going to lift the knees up, and we're going to bend the knees deep, shifting the weight back, walk the hands slightly towards the toes, and find a lovely downward dog. Knees bent here, maybe walking the heels. Downward dog's a little bit newer to you. All good, have the knees bent. Takes the strain off the muscles in the lower back. We're not going to stay too long. Everybody look forward between the thumbs. Deep breath in. You can take a big step or hop is in your practice, hop forward towards the hands, bend the knees, and everybody just hang out. Let's take the pressure off the wrists, grab the outer edges of the kind of elbows of the arms here, and just let everything hang, belly resting on the tops of the legs, breathing in and breathing out. Let's rock side to side here, a little side body stretch, building a little bit more in that twist. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly coming back down over the toes, separate the hands. And then all I want you to do is bring the body up, but the head comes up flat, and so you can feel the spine, arch, arch, arch. Really slow coming up to standing when you're ready. Amazing. Take your time, grab your drink if you like. Beautiful. Oh, nice job, everyone. A little bit of core from the knees to start our session today. Well done. Breathing in and breathing out. So resetting anything that you need, cameras, drinks, and when you're ready, meeting me in Tadasana or mountain pose. So we just have our feet hip distance. We want the toes slightly turned in and the body facing the long way along the mat. All right, when you're ready, just join me here. We're going to rotate the shoulders up and back. And what I want you to think about here is your posture. So often we have this tendency, some of us, to stick the tailbone out and arch the spine. What we want to do is inhale, tuck the tailbone under, pelvis forward, and then what you notice is the alignment in the spine. It does the same thing. Anytime I ask you to do that, we create this lovely long line, healthy spine. Breathing in, keep rolling the shoulders and out. Trying to keep that little squeeze in the pelvis. Inhale, drawing in slightly from the navel. Nice and strong and tall. 3, 2, and 1. We can't take mountain pose without channeling that confidence and that magic in it. I'm going to bring both hands out. I'll show you from this direction. Drawing the shoulders down. We tuck under, in from the core. Feel that chest lifted. Maybe close the eyes, draw the chin in slightly, and maybe recognize this moment where you're just feeling like you're stood exactly at the called mountain pose. You're stood at the top of that mountain peak. Breathe in and out with me. You can feel the warmth of the body from that lovely climb. You recognize the toughness. You can recognize all that you've gone through to get to the top, the sweat. Maybe we've fallen a few times. Breathing in and breathing out, but we always do make it to the top. We always do find those glimmers of magic, joy, the beauty of nature out on the horizon. So trusting that no matter what's been, that there's always light and there's always good to come. Breathing in and slowly exhale, just sending a little bit of that energy, that light and that strength all the way down into every cell of the body. One more time, let's channel that light and that lovely strength, breathing it in. And as we exhale, send it again all the way down to the fingers, the belly, the toes, sending strength and light to every morsel of ourselves. Let's take that with us through today's practice. When you're ready, breathing, and we're going to reach the arms up alongside the ears and exhale, hinge at the hips. We're going to reach forward. There's the hamstring. Do not unload with them, so keep the legs extended as long as you can, and then we're going to bend and fold down over the toes. Inhale, let's find a halfway lift, so draw the hands up the legs. Maybe bring the hands onto the knees and squeeze the elbows in, chest draws forward. If you're extra flexy and you know the option with fingertips on the mat, you can do that. Otherwise, here working the tailbone away is perfect. Breathing in. Exhale, bend the knees deep. We're going to scoop up all that positive energy, reaching it up. Maybe palms together and tuck the tailbone under, navel in. Good. Breathing in. And breathing it out. Inhale, reaching up. Good. And hinging at the hips. Reach, bend the knees and slowly draw the chin down. Finding your halfway lift, so we either draw the hands up the legs and squeeze the elbows in, tailbones lifting, working to straighten the legs a little. Or if you're a little extra flexy, you can bring the fingertips down and work to extend the legs a little more. We never lock the knees though, and try not to shift the weight too far away. We want the hips roughly in line and the ankles if that's your option. Inhale wherever you are. Exhale, we're going to take a little bend in the knees, scoop it up, and bring the palms together. You've got it. Inhale. We're going to twist. We're going to draw that right elbow over towards the left-hand side. Draw the shoulders down. You've got the option to stay here or take the arms nice and wide, drawing in from your core. Good. Inhale. Breath to belly. This is actually quite magic. Inhale. Send the breath to the belly. Strong twist. We're actually working into the core and the digestive system, not just a little twist. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take that back hand, slowly draw it forward. And exhale, drop the shoulders down, keep the arms extended. Good. Other side, left arm's going to twist and the body's going to twist open. Inhale. Look, we don't want the shoulders lifting. Drop them down. Draw in from the core here, breathing in. Imagine the breath going down to the belly. Drop the shoulders on the exhalation. Getting that lovely twist in. Inhale. And exhaling. Beautiful. For 3. For 2. And 1. Inhale. Slowly reaching that arm out and bringing it back to center. Good. This time we're going to bend into that right elbow and open it wide. Breathing in. And dropping the shoulders. Exhale. We're going to reach wide. Thumbs come together. Bending into that left elbow and opening it wide. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, if it feels a lot on the upper body, breathing in. Reaching that hand wide. Please feel free just to take a break and join us when you need to. Just use the breath. Inhale, we're going to open up one more time on that side. Lovely smiles. Inhale. Exhale, relax everything in the face. Drop the shoulders, reach it wide. Thinking about the core and the navel, drawing it, keeping that tucking under of the pelvis. Inhale, opening it wide. Last one, inhale. And exhale, dropping the shoulders. Good, reaching it wide. And breathing in, we're going to reach the arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, lean forward, bend down, and draw the chin in. A little halfway lift here, wherever you want to be. Elbows or fingertips. And slowly bend the knees. Let's bring the hands forward, and we're going to step or hop back. So you can either bring both feet out, or you can hop back into a little bit of a plank position. And if that feels a lot, bring the knees down. All is good. We're going to either stay and hold the plank for a minute, just heels away, drop the pelvis in, draw in from your core. 3, 2, 1, or on the knees, lean forward, and slowly, everybody, peel the body down, allowing the chest and everything to soften into the floor. Nice work. You can relax the face if you like. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. We're going to slowly bring the fingertips out. So what I want you to imagine is you're bringing the fingertips out almost like a spider, and you're bringing both arms up and the elbows are lifting. Good. We're going to breathe in, just lifting the chest slightly, and then slowly bring it back down. Doesn't have to be too high. Listen to the spine. Inhale, maybe seeing if it goes a little higher. Just listen to your body always, and drop it down. Relaxing the face down. Now your next option is to stay with this. If that feels a lot on the spine, just lift up and down at your own pace, or you can drop a shoulder and add a twist if your body feels good. So remember, listening to your body. Inhale, we lift. You want to drop the right shoulder down slightly and maybe look up. You get a little bit different sensation. Inhale, lifting up. We're dropping in the left side. So it's up to you. Inhale, lift. And just come back down to center, or twisting, dropping down in that right shoulder. Last one, inhale, lift, and dropping down in the left. Good, breathing in. Everybody meet us back to center. Little smile. And slowly bringing it back down. Let's bring the hands nice and wide on the outside of the ribs. We're going to tuck those back toes. When you're ready, we're just going to peel the body up using the core. And we're going to sink back down where we started in our child's pose. Just let everything be soft in terms of the arms. If it's easier to come to the fists, just sinking down. See how everything's feeling for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the belly expand. Inhale and exhale. If it's a little bit much, just take the knees in. If you want a little extra, you can lift up, take the knees wide, big toes to touch, and sink down just to get a little bit more depth in the hips in the class today. It's up to you. We don't have a lot of hip work. If you quite like that sensation and that release, maybe choose that option now. Another opportunity here just to take the forehead and rock it side to side, getting that lovely massage. Inhale and exhale. It's one of my favorite feelings. I've got such lovely moment just to soften and push into that space between the eyebrows. You can release anything like headaches. Or maybe even just allowing yourself, that's a space that often connects with our intuition. Just allow all those things, all that thinking to just find a little bit of quiet for now. Resting into the pose for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly just begin to lift the body up. And again, if the knees are wide, option to stay here. We're going to take a twist, or if it feels quite deep on the knee and the hips, just begin to bring the knees in to hip distance for this bit. We're going to reach up with the right hand when you're ready. Taking a nice twist, inhale. And exhale, we're going to reach through. So we call it threading the needle. Reach through as far as you can and just twist the body over towards the left. Inhale, we're going to reach it back up. And exhale, bring the hand down. Good. Inhale, reaching up with the left. Exhale, drawing in from your core, reaching through the hands and the knees. Inhale, lifting up. And bringing it back down. One more on each side. Inhale, lift in. And exhale, twist in. Hold. Inhale, lift in. Beautiful. Exhale, bring in that hand down. Other side. Inhale. And last one, reaching through. Inhale, lift in. And down. Beautiful. We're going to slowly peel the body up. Slowly bring the knees in. And we're going to swing the feet to the side, coming to a nice seated upright position on your mat. Grab a little drink for me. Just take any little wiggles or movements that you need. If cross-legged is not comfy, please sit anywhere that feels comfortable. Lots of people maybe take the knees to the side, one leg out. Listen to what you need. We're going to come down to the ground for a last little sequence in the core from the back. And then make our way to a really awesome Shavasana. So when you're ready, remembering that doing yoga from home is so lovely because you can grab like a pillow or a blanket for that last bit. So if you do have something close by, get it in your head and maybe grab it if you haven't brought it already. If you're kind of new to a virtual class, just bring that and a nice cozy drink if you like on a Sunday morning. We'll cheers you with our teas and our coffees and our waters. All right, when you're ready, slowly begin just to make your way onto your backs. Oh, lovely. And just take a little bit of time if you need to kind of adjust. A last little sequence, last little fire here in your core. And then we'll drop down to a lovely relaxation when you're ready today. All right, inhale. And slowly exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, we're going to bring both hands up. And we're going to bring the fingertips just on the back of the head, relaxing the shoulders down. Good. When you're ready, inhale. We're going to just tuck the tailbone under. And when we do that, thinking we're pushing the lower back into the mat and feeling the core activate as we lift in the chest. Inhale, little crunch, I suppose, and exhale, coming back down. Good. Breathing in. And exhale. A little smile. Inhale, lifting, pushing the lower back into the mat. Holding here. 3. Feel the core activate. 2. And 1. Dropping it down. Good. And if you feel like that's enough, you can stay. Just lift and drop just like that. Take some slow, deep breaths and begin to slow your practice. If you want a little push, we're going to take the twist. So we can lift and twist. You can draw the elbow in towards the knee. We lift back in the center and drop down. And we switch sides. So join me if you like. Inhale, we lift. Either stay here and come down or add the twist. Right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lifting back in the center and down. Good. Inhale, lifting. Either holding and going back down or twisting. Inhale, lift and down. All right, inhale, lift in, twist, lift in, down. All right, we're gonna relax here just for a moment. I'm gonna count down from 8. You have a choice. You can take some slow, deep crunches, or you can lift and twist, and I'll give you 8 counts to just choose what you'd like. And equally, you can just rest here and take some really slow, deep breaths in that count of 8. So take what you need. That's your offering as we come to the last kind of 7 to 8 minutes of our practice, our last little bit of fiery push here in this little sequence, and we'll drop down when you're ready. Inhale, you choose 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe in and out. Don't forget to breathe whatever option you take. 3, 2, and finishing whatever your last side is. Make sure you've evened it out, done left and right, and come down onto the mat. Relax the neck, bring the hands down alongside the body. Beautiful. We're going to slowly drop the knees. So take the feet a little wider. Outer edges are roughly in line with the edges of the mat. And we drop the knees over towards the right-hand side. Just see how that feels. It could be much higher. You might have that little bit of openness, taking a little twist here. Inhale, option to stay. You can have the feet just like this, or you can wiggle the shoulder blades a little bit more square. So we're trying to feel both shoulder blades on the mat. And your other option is either hands on the belly, that lovely breathe, that connection, a little bit of self-love here, or interlacing the fingers, reaching the arms up alongside the ears, and breathing in and out as we push the palms away from us, getting a little extra side stretch here in our twist. The magic to this is not as how far you twist or where the arms are, it's just breath to belly. So breathing in, feel the belly expand. And exhale, feel the belly soften. It's doing its job, breathing in. Almost imagining that breath so big, you're massaging the drawing in and out of the belly. Every organ. Love a little time to take care of yourself. Breathing in, now slowly draw the knees in, back to center. Again, you can bring the hands back to the belly or keep them lifted, choosing whatever feels good, and slowly dropping the knees over to the other side. Good. So knees to the left, either hands on the belly, hands above, let the shoulders feel good. And just breathe deep. Inhale. And exhale. I once read, when kind of studying the body and the impact of each of these poses, that we're in this time of life, 2024, we often breathe so shallow in the chest that sometimes it's yoga and this twist in the breath to the belly and that massage that's really game changing for like everything. Our gut health, we tap into the vagal nerve, which taps into like our confidence and our calm nervous system. There's just so much benefit to just taking a twist and breathing. Inhale and exhale. And just use this as you need it. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly bring both knees back to center. Lovely. We're going to walk the feet in so that the knees are touching. And then slowly bring the hands down if you have them lifted. Breathing in. We're going to draw both knees in towards the chest. I really want you just to give yourself a hug. You can draw the nose in towards the knees and give yourself a really big squeeze. Oh, that's just love. Just give yourself a little love. And then slowly bring the head back down on the feet. And you've got it. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathing in. As we exhale, draw everything in. Give yourself a big squeeze. Even just close the eyes. You know, they always say we should like treat ourselves like we treat our best friends or our families, the people that we really love. Really give yourself that little bit of a squeeze. Inhale. And slowly bringing it back down. And knees to the floor. Relaxing the neck, maybe taking the ears left to right before we do our last little knees in squeeze, bug pose. 3, 2, and 1, bringing the head back to center, drawing both knees in, big squeeze here. Last one, 3, 2. Give yourself that love. And one, bringing it down. And beautiful work, everyone. Last slow, deep breath with me in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Really, don't be afraid to make a lovely noise. Just get that lovely release. Ready? Inhale through the nose. Let it go. I love that. Lovely little bit of kind of lion's breath kind of vibes there. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to take corpse pose. If you know it well, you can wrap up with a blanket, grab your jumpers. Your body temperature will probably drop. If there's any less stretch that your body needs, please take it. Otherwise, choose whether you want the knees bent. If you've got any back pain, I would suggest knees bent and drop the knees in towards each other. Otherwise, take the legs out and maybe wiggle them a little wider. Really enjoy taking up the space doing yoga from home. The toes dropping out. Maybe wiggle the shoulders down and away, lifting up in the pelvis, wiggling left to right to get that last little bit of tension out. And maybe lifting the chin up towards the chest and then laying the neck back down. Really comfy. If you're somebody who likes a pillow under the head, whatever it is, wrap up, be cozy. If anybody has the luxury of going back to bed, I definitely don't. We're having a lovely cozy Sunday. You're always welcome to take the Shavasana there. So being warm and relaxed and finding a lovely soft place. I'm going to take you through a little bit of breath work and a lovely guided relaxation. And at the end, what I'll do is I'll kind of let you know that I'm signing off. But I'll leave the music on. I'll just turn off my camera and allow you to stay as long as you'd like today in that beautiful, soft, relaxed place. When you're ready, just begin to finally find that place of stillness. Softening any last tension in the forehead. Relaxing. And the eyelids. Releasing any tension held even in the skin around the eyes. Even if it's just the tiniest movement or even just thought. Allow yourself to just see that skin becoming smoother and smoother and smoother. I'm doing that again one more time, smoothing out right from the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, the eyelids, into the temples. Allowing the whole of the upper face to just feel a sense of softness and release. And then beginning to relax even more, separating the teeth and the jaw and allowing yourself to feel that sensation of softness in the skin from the cheekbones all the way down. And maybe if you choose, moving the jaw slightly side to side, getting that last little bit of stretch and movement out, breathing in with me. And as we exhale, allow the mouth to come to a much more relaxed place. Softening even in the tongue today, lifting the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and then dropping it down. Allowing the shoulders to feel supported, the whole of the back body, feeling that connection with the mat. All the way from the shoulders to the bottoms of the feet or the heels. Feeling nothing but connection and support. Remembering that you have that at any time. In a simple 5-10 minutes, an hour on your yoga mat, finding a little gratitude today. Inhale. Slowly, slowly exhale. And as you find some quiet and some stillness, just invite you to check in. How do you feel in this moment? How do you feel in mind and in body? Is there anything different from earlier today when you joined us earlier in the week? Or just anything softer? Maybe invite yourself to take that with you, leaving the heaviness behind. And I've got a lovely piece by someone called Jeff Foster. And I think it's something we really should consider in this beautiful hibernation month of January. It says, let yourself rest. If you are exhausted, try to find that space to rest. If you don't feel like starting a new project, despite the pressures of the new year, I encourage you, just don't. Do it when you want to and you're ready. If you don't feel the urge to make something new, just truly rest in the beauty of the old, the familiar, and the known. If you don't feel like talking, stay silent and embrace it. If you're fed up with the news, turn it off. If you want to postpone something until tomorrow, do it. And if you want to do nothing, let yourself do nothing at any point that's possible. Nothing is healing. Nothing is peace. Nothing is rest. Nothing is not nothing. Take time in those moments to feel the fullness of the emptiness, the vastness and the magic of the silence, the sheer life in your more unproductive moments. Time does not always need to be filled. You, every one of you, is enough simply in your being. Let yourself rest. My wish for you this January. I invite you to stay a little longer, softening, resting, falling asleep, or if you need to move on with your day, that is your Sunday stretch. Peace and love, and hope to see you all next week. So nice to meet you all this morning. Thank you.
May the rising sun shine upon you. Oh, surround